Good morning. It's Friday. It's Friday. Mike, check! It's Friday. It's SunTrust Bank. The state's attorney's office is SunTrust Bank, and that should be against the law. Got a thing called public accommodations. The law's called public accommodations, and the state's attorney denies us access to her office by having her office in this building, and it's costing the city a lot of money. I'm asking for a federal and state audit into the state's attorney's office. I'm asking for the disbarment of Marilyn Mosby for abuses of her office prosecutorial discretion. And I'm coming to your front door with this. I'm going to send everything that I'm telling you to President Trump, because y'all talking about Trump is racist. We're going to talk about black racism. We're going to talk about black faces that carry out a white agenda of white supremacy. You prosecuting Keith Davis, and you know that you presented false evidence to the grand jury. You feel me? It's called public accommodations. You know that you presented false evidence to the grand jury. You know that you permitted perjury. You feel me? I've been policing the police since 2006. It's a shorty program. Talking about the murder and the death of our kids. The ceasefire program. I've been policing the police and the prison industry. Governor O'Malley, Mr. McGee, parole and probation, talking about voter suppression in the Democratic Party. And I've been doing this for a long, long time. This is an agreement between Dwayne Davis and Michael Alport. We are working together to expose a racially oppressive judicial system in Lake County, Illinois. We are going to write a book and make a movie and split the money for 35, 35, and 30 to create a non-profit organization. There go the movie. It's all about the prison industry. And you had this since 2014. You had this. Your husband had this. Jane Miller had this. WJZ had this. Y'all been shielding the corruption and the racism in the Democratic Party with black faces. You feel me? This is me. All right? That's the ACLU. Asking for an investigation. I'm the subject of the investigation. You feel me? Been putting toilets out for a long time. Ceasefire. You feel me? For a long time. Civil rights, public accommodation. Mayor Moxley. State's Attorney Schellenberger. Schellenberger locked me up to shield the corruption, and she didn't do nothing about it. You feel me? She let Schellenberger get away with it. She worked with Bernstein to do this. You feel me? So I want a federal investigation into the state's attorney's office. P.S. It's against the law when one or more persons conspire to deny a person's legal right, his or her actual property, or their own financial personal gains. All right? That's against the law. And that was filed a long time ago. You feel me? Here go the state. That's me. Shorty, that's my store. I'm a business owner. You feel me? And these representatives participated in this fraud. That's Marilyn Mosby. And these are the supporters of Shorty. That's Marilyn Mosby. These are the supporters of Shorty. That's Marilyn Mosby. And this is Governor O'Malley's crime machine. That's me, 1402 Lochner. 2009, unjust enrichment. Just like Martin Luther King did letters from a Birmingham jail, I gave you the same thing, portraits of a letter. See that? Secrets must not block justice. You see that? 2009. 2009, you had this when you was running for office. You know what I'm saying? You've been shielding this. The movie's called Racism. All right? Richard Sher, Governor O'Malley, parole and probation. So when you say that you're a champion for justice, no, you're not. You're a tool for the machine. You're a tool for the machine, and you are prosecuting Keith Davis for personal gain, for political power, and you need to be disbarred and criminally charged. I'm doing my job. You part of the problem, and I'm gonna give you a solution. I'm exposing the racially oppressive judicial system in Baltimore City and Baltimore County. Ain't no law against making a movie. It is against the law what you're doing to Keith Davis. Mic check! It's the art of protest. Come to your house, your job, wherever it takes. You feel me? SunTrust Bank, Bank of America, Brother Insurance. We're gonna talk about your money and your money invested in the prison industry. Your ties to ALEC, the corporation. And then we're gonna talk about the money that you get from ALEC, the corporation. We're gonna talk about the money that you get from State Farm Insurance. We're gonna talk about the money you get from Sam's Club. We're gonna talk about the money you get from Senator Kelly. We're gonna talk about the money you get from George Padarakis. Dog, you get the money from the same people I work for. I'm a caterer. You feel me? Those are my clients. And my clients donate to you. And their donations tell you what to do. ALEC, the corporation, that's the new face of old Jim Crow. Got a problem with me? Holler at me. I ain't hard to find. I come to your job, your office, because I don't run from a fight. I don't run from nobody.